back with another video. Back with it again with the 2K16 MyCareer. Somebody got longer. Nowadays, I'm pull up, fucking like everybody look at my time. Nowadays, money got longer. One viewer. Comment down below who the viewer. I need to change these shirts, man. I need to change them. Gold on like a guinea. Oh shit. Flash gon' shoot. I run around like in the city. Gold on like a guinea. Oh, flash gon' shoot. I'm running around in the city. I'm gold on like a guinea. And your bitch, she can see me. Oh my god. Oh yeah, flash gon' shoot. I'm running in the city. I'm gold on like a guinea. Oh yeah, flash gon' shoot. Oh yeah, flash gon' shoot. I'm running around in the city. I'm gold on like a guinea. Oh bitch, I'm not trap out. How much people on it on that Glock edge? You 25 shots out your way. You know how I play, I roll. You bitch ass nigga. Keep on playing, I'm it. Pussy nigga. Hey. Keep it going, yeah, I'll be right. Fuck all you hating. They try to teach you. I'm smoking on gas and everything. I'm doing I'm smoking on gas. Parking lot. Nowadays, I'm smoking on gas. smoking on gas. Nowadays, I'm smoking on gas. Parking lot pampered. That's about 150 guns. Get your money up. You know how that rolling, yeah. That's about 150 guns. Alright. That's about 150 guns. Oh, man, you know how that rolling, yeah. That's about 150 guns.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, it's a fucking day. Oh, it's fucking dope.
Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We are honored to have you with us for our special presentation of the NBA on this Martin Luther King holiday. Our coverage tonight from Phillips Arena as the Atlanta Hawks will be playing against the Portland Trail.
We lose off this.
They're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from. Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he's always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You make...
That's your club. That's about 150 guns.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sideline. A contest between conferences, Phillips Arena, Atlanta, where the Hawks take to their home floor. And of course, on the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the two. Davis is out there with David Lee. And it's Aminu in at the small forward. Shot by Taylor, no good. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Terry Stotts had a few moments to share with me. He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin, we'll see if they have what it takes.
Thanks, Doris. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. McCollum's got the first points up on the board here for the Trailblazers. And Taylor with the stuff.
Hey, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And finished off by Davis.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
Let's go to the sideline for an injury report update with Doris Burke.
He told me that it doesn't look too serious. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. And at this point, there's not much they can do but get some Gatorade in him and keep him hydrated, I guess, and see if he can return to the game later.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That's about 150 guns.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
A nice shot by Teague.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Aminu with it, and he just worked New York in that last game. Screen by Lee. Shot clock at 6. McCollum passes to Lee. Nobody near Lillard. Atlanta with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. I mean, normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots, but that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire.
Lee sets a screen for McCollum. And the 3 off target. The Hawks leading. 1:52 left here in the first quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And a moment here to see the numbers for McCollum. Averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
For the Hawks, Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Hardaway comes in for Jared Dudley. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Alexander's checked in for Davis. Arthur comes in for Lee. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Damian Lillard. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Off the screen. Rebounded by McCollum.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Knicks in New York.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Taylor dishes to Schroeder. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And the foul called on 3. Comes in for Hardaway. And Taylor subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And a switch here also for Portland. Lee's checked in. Korver at the 3 with Paul Millsap at the 4. Teague out there with Taylor. And it's Scott in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He ended with 25 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine. No doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
I was already running
Taylor's
down
got
the team. When I shot, I was already running. I was like, oh, that's going to pop in anyway. Like, oh, I'll go pop in. Let me start running. Oh, I died there.
Yeah.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Lee against Millsap to the left side wing. McCollum kicks to Lee. Sloan, that's good. Sloan's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Taylor. Another shot, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting.
Big fella. Big fella don't want no smoke. That's about 150 grams.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Corver comes in for Jared Dudley. Taylor's checked in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. And then for the Trailblazers, Alexander's checked in for Davis. Arthur comes in for Lee. And it's Alan Crabb in for Al-Farouq Aminu. On the floor for Portland, Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Arthur out there with Crabb. And it's Alexander in at the center position. Taylor. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Feeds it to Lillard. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's McCollum. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Donald Sloan's checked in for Portland. Here's Taylor. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Portland, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Millsap with the steal. Inside. Ball stolen. Here's Crabb. He's covered by Taylor. For the lead. Rebound by the Hawks. Millsap's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Millsap a screen. Outside, Taylor. Shot clock at 5. Arthur grabs the board. Arthur's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Schroeder kicks to Taylor. Dishes to Schroeder. Back to Taylor. Shot to end this cold run, and he gets it to go. Taylor's got 13 points. Clark, 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And here's McCollum. Step back shot. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the close of the... Thanks again for joining us. Millsap is checked in for Atlanta. Taylor comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for the Trailblazers, Terrell Arthur, who's checked in for Davis. Crabb comes in for Lee. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Taylor is out there with Hardaway. And it's Dudley in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside, Taylor. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more 3-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Down low, here's Arthur, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Arthur's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Shot by Taylor, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. McCollum, no good. The Hawks shooting the ball at 42%. And it's blocked.
can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's go quickly over to Dorisburg for an update. Checked in for Atlanta. Portland also making some changes. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Lee. Alan Crabb comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Donald Sloan subbed in for McCullough. Hardaway passes to Taylor. Buries it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
No matter what they try, he just has not able to get the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've got the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Oh, he can't jam it home.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, Greg, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
Can't sink it. And that was an important free throw. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
No chance. We lost. We lost that. We lost. We don't even see who touch the ball. It's game over.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is